Hello, this is Dwight Phillips. Today I'm going to give you my rundown of predictions for this year's 2014 U.S. Indoor Championships. We have some outstanding athletes performing, and I think we should expect some outstanding performances. First, we have to talk about the 60 meters. How about Mike Rogers and Marvin Bracey? Marvin Bracey has been running well. He has commanding victories. He's run 650. Followed by Mike Rogers at 654. However, I think that Mike Rogers, he's going to show his veteran experience. He's going to come out victorious and win 645, 647. The women's 60 is going to be good. I think it's going to be featuring the 4x100 meter record setters, Tiana Bartoletta and Bianca Knight. I think a slight edge has to go to Tiana because she has run faster. She has the fastest time in the field, and I expect her to come out victorious. The 400 meters, we have to talk about the divas. We all love the divas. We have Natasha Hastings and Francina McCrory. Last year, they both had a great year, and I think they're going to carry that momentum over to 2014 and both come out in SOPOC. And I think that one of them are going to win the World Championships, but I'm going to go with Natasha Hastings, but I also think Francina is going to medal as well. The 400 meters for the men is going to be a relatively good race, although we don't have our big wigs running, but we do have a great crop of guys running. I think that David Verberg, I think that Charles Clark, and I also think about Thad, Faith, Focus, Monteo Mitchell. I think all of those guys has the potential to come out victorious and secure a spot, but I'm going to go with a bird because I like birds, David Verberg. The 800 meters, Chris Sawinski, run for president, Nick Simmons. I think those two guys, they're the cream of the crop. I think that they're going to secure the two spots for SOPOC, and I'm expecting them to run competitively. Although they haven't run, really fast this indoor season, at championships, you never know what can happen. The women's 800, Aji Wilson, and we have Chanel Price. Both of them have set personal best indoors. The high school phenom in Wilson, and both Chanel Price were high school phenoms. Now I think they're going to run all the way down to the wire, and it's going to be an exciting race to watch. The women's mile is going to be an even better race. I think that we get a chance to see the talented, the always poised Mary Cain. At 17 years old, she has had commanding victories this season, and I expect to see her come out victorious in Albuquerque, followed by her teammate Trenier Moser. The men's mile is going to be just as good. How about William Lear? Last week at Melrose, he had an outstanding run. He had great closing speed. I think that he's going to be challenged by one of my favorite athletes, Leo Manzano. He runs with so much heart. He runs with so much passion. But I think that William Lear, he has a lot of confidence entering this championship. I think he comes out victorious. Now we have to talk about the battle of the record setters. We have the veteran Kip Bernard Lagat, and we have the young, sensational Galen Rupp. I think they're going to have a great race. However, I think that because they don't have a rabbit, the pace may be a little bit slower. And if it comes down to foot speed at the end of a race, I think that Bernard still has it, and I think that he'll come out victorious in Albuquerque. Now that we've talked about, some of the running events, we have to get more technical. One of the most technical events in track and field, it has to be the hurdles. And I have to talk about Terrence Trammell. How about his comeback this year? He's running well. He secured a victory in the Melrose last week, and I think that he's going to come out ready to challenge Jeff Porter. He's run 6:46, the second fastest time in the world this year. I think it's going to be a very good race. I think it's going to be fast, and I think it's going to be about who executes the most. And I think it's 6:45 to 6:48. Terrence Trammell, he comes out victorious. The women's 60 hurdles is just as good. We have Nia Ali, we have Christy Castling, and we have Janae Deloach. She's known as a long jumper, but this year she's decided to go out and do the hurdles at this year's U.S. Indoor Championships. She's fast, she's powerful, she's explosive, but I think that because of the rounds, I think that Christy Castling, the Hollywood Castling, is going to come out victorious. The jumps is an event I have always had an affinity for. I think that it's going to be great to watch Eric Kenyard Jr., Dustin Jonas. Those guys are going to come out victorious. In the triple jump, we have Will Clay, Chris Bernard, In the long jump, I think we're going to have a new guy that rises to the ranks in Jeff Porter. You guys watch out for him. He's run 6:49 this year, and I think he's going to continue that momentum with a pretty good jump in Albuquerque. Michelle Carter, Ryan Whiting, these people are the ones that are very good at their specialties in the shot put, and I think that they're going to be the two people in their respective events to come out victorious. These are my predictions for this year's U.S. Championships. Follow me and see how good did I do. Stay tuned for my next prediction in the 2014 World Indoor Championships in Sopot, Poland. Thank you. I'm Dwight Phillips.